Welcome, welcome. I like doing these lives. I understand how people like doing the lives when they drive. I keep my eyes on the road, but I can also look over to the right. So I do have something I want to go over. It's more of a psychic reading. It's more of a what's happening in the universe of missing children. So last night I had a vision of this underworld, right? For those that are new, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And hello, Colleen. And definitely thumbs up on your way in. And subscribe to my new channel that I'm going to be launching soon. So don't forget all those three things. Subscribe to my new channel, subscribe to this channel, and give me a thumbs up. So I'm coming on while I'm driving because I thought, this would be a good time to share some information with you guys that is coming through very strongly. The world is definitely a major shift. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Colin. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Nothing But Love. The world is definitely entered a shift, and with shifts, you guys, comes information to those that pay attention. I'm not even going to say to those that are psychic or those who get messages. I think we all have the ability to really quiet ourselves down and listen. It's there. It's there. Your intentions are what you put forward. You have intentions every day, but if you put forward those good intentions, you're going to open yourself up to good results. So the world is shifting for the children, and I'm not quite sure who is listening or who isn't, but I am very clear on the fact that there are people out there trying to keep us from listening. And that is something that I want to talk about. Very important to pay attention to channels and people surrounding you, in your own surroundings, in your own world, in your own environment, the people that you surround yourself with. Don't allow your own power of talking about the children and this going on and the truth that we see going on that isn't being brought to justice. Don't allow other people to take that away from you. Because when you allow those to take that away from you, you're taking away from the intention here, your purpose here. The purpose here and your intention is going to be different than what I'm doing on soul frequency. Soul frequencies, your purpose and intention are going to be to heighten yourself. To heighten yourself so you have the power within yourself to stand in your own power and love what you're saying instead of feeling, bad about what you said or feeling ashamed, which you shouldn't feel. But it's what happens in the world, right? So there's a shift. And Summer Moon Wells and Michael Vaughn and Sebastian, all of the harmony, all of those cases in particular, and staying at the same particular channels, covered and talked about. I don't understand why I keep going back to those same channels, but if I were to tell you what I believe to be true, just understand that everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, right? It's for entertainment and educational purposes. All this is my thought process and what I believe to be true. Everyone has their own reality. And if you want to voice that reality, you put yourself on a platform to voice it. Everyone's voice is as important as mine. Everyone else's voice is just as important, even if we don't agree. Even if we're like, oh, well, what the fuck are they saying? That's so wrong. Well, it's not wrong to them. So when I talk about Dolly Vision and I talk about Benny, who's gone, and I see Benny in other channels, by the way, or Molly Golightly, or Bill Horn Betty, or all those Justin for All, or all those Tiffany Marie, Don, all those channels, all of those. Hi Muffin. They help keep me in my purpose. They do, because anytime that I turn them on, they remind me of what my purpose is. They remind me of how to stay, how to stay forward and how to stay focused on my purpose. Because I do see beneath the surface of many of these channels. Now, let me tell you something. That's just what I see. So when I say that, understand that is my reality. It's giving me what I need in that moment of time. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's doing that for everyone. No, it's not. It's not doing the same thing for everyone, you guys. Everyone gets different information. This is how the world works. And so for some reason, our world is at the place where just because everyone's giving different information, everyone is ridiculing each other for believing what they believe in. I don't know. None of us have a right to say what's right or wrong, or, oh, you're crazy, or whatever. Or that's delusional. It really isn't. Who's delusional? You don't know. Maybe you're delusional. And maybe what you see is completely delusional to the person that's giving you their truth. I'm going through a process right now that I'm seeing a very interesting insight to. I see it as the other side. I see that this person is going back and forth and seeing the other side, traveling to the other side and coming back. I'm experiencing that right now with a family member. And the people around him are saying, oh my God, he's so delusional. Oh my God, he thinks he's in a railroad station. He thinks he's at a bar having a drink, and then he comes back and he wants to know what, and you know what? And that person is saying, oh, I know you think I'm delusional. And everyone around him is marking that as delusional. Not me. I'm not marking that as delusional. Because who's to say that he really isn't traveling to these places and coming back? Who's to say? If that person knows that they're saying things that we think they're saying that he knows that we say he's being crazy. And then he says, you guys are the crazy ones. And he's laughing. So who's to say what reality really is? I am saying to this person, I'm not going to bring you into my family shit, that I understand, and I'm questioning, where are you going and how are you getting back? And to me, I'm receiving information that's my reality. This person is coming back because they're focusing on an item that's on his hospital counter, the water cup. And the water cup has the name of the hospital on it. Those big cups that you put ice and water in when that's all you could have. It's like that stays constant. That comes with me everywhere I go. That's how I know where I am. And these are the things that I've been talking about my whole entire life to this person. And I have always seen that because I can travel to other places. I am clairvoyant. I have done that my whole entire life. I'm one of those people that have gone in and out, that have done that. Now all of a sudden, this family member is being marked as delusional. It's very, very interesting. I'm not marking him as so. That's his reality, and guess what? It is reality to that person, and that person thinks that we're nuts for not believing him. That is the way the world is turning right now. That's what's going on in everything. If I were to say to you, yeah, I traveled yesterday down into the tunnel, and I saw and I felt the cold, brisk air. I felt the coldness of wherever this is, and it's a complete black tunnel, and the kids don't know where they're going, but it's black, soft material, and they're sitting on something that moves them back and forth. And I'm going to tell you that I went there. Are you going to call me delusional? Are you going to call me crazy? Yeah, probably. But guess what? I'm not. I'm not. Because I understand and believe who I am, and I know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing where the children are going. I see it. It's just what I do. So when you're listening to these channels and you are going in and out of channels and they're saying things that you're like, wait, what's going on? Why are they doing this? Why are they covering this so obsessively? Well, how could they cover one thing so obsessively and then cover another? How could someone cover summer moon wells so obsessively, as if they have nothing else to talk about? Then all of a sudden, done. Summer moon wells is gone. Gone. And all they talk about is Sebastian. Why? What the fuck, why? How about the ones who talked about Summer Moon Wells so obsessively and never talk about her again? Don't you think that's weird? That'd be like if I just dropped my channel and just only spoke about somebody else. Well, where'd that go? Where did all that energy go? Where did all that, emotion, where did all that tenderness go towards that child? Is it not there anymore? If it's not there anymore and you could just flip it to another person, another child so quickly, well then who are you? Who are you? Do you really give a flying fuck or don't you? Maybe they don't. Because really the conversations are a bunch of crack of shit bullshit. That's my opinion. Everyone is, hey, you have the right to your own opinion. I see something else. I have the story of the children. I see where they are. I see where they are right now. And there's tentacles, there's connections between those that are voicing themselves on YouTube. There's a thin line of a connection that will bring you to the children that no one is paying attention to. Nobody. No one's looking, no one's paying attention to that thin little web. It's a web. And in the middle of that web is the keymaster. The middle of that web is the little hive that I'm talking about. The little hive that controls everything. And nobody is cracking that open. And no one is talking about it. Nobody is even discussing anywhere about the children. They're talking about one child and the drama that surrounds that one child. That's it, man. That's it. Why? Why is it that I could show people that are connected to all of these cases and no one cares? They care about stuff that we talked about already. Just sit back and talking about stuff. It's just stuff. What are their intentions? Are they pure? Are they making a difference? Or are they just taking up airtime and they're making a lot of money on clicks and all that shit? Make sure you, yes, please subscribe. Thank you to both channels. So this channel here, you know, the views, they go up and down, and right now they're low, and I don't believe I believe it's because there's certain things that get blocked, and your views get blocked, and I just see it and I know it, and I don't give a flying shit. It doesn't take a huge army to make a difference. It takes us to make a difference. It doesn't take a ginormous group. We make a difference. This WCIA network is making a difference, you guys. I know we are. That's what we do. That's who we are. So pay attention. Listen. Let this guy in. Listen to the universe. Listen to the messages that you get every day. Every day you're surrounded by gifts of information. It's your choice to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're never going to receive God's gifts that they hand you every day. Every day, God gives you gifts of love. God gives you gifts of information. God gives you opportunities to better yourself, to educate yourself, to do something different that you usually don't do, to be a better human being. Every day, we get those opportunities. And people just ignore them. You have to see it. You know, there's nothing like sitting. I just sat and had breakfast, well, lunch by myself, right? Actually, while I was going through my scripts, and there's this older man. He's 86 years old. I see him all the time getting coffee. And then I actually said something, you look familiar. He actually knows my father-in-law since high school, blah, 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 blah. And I was having breakfast at the same place. And he sat down and he said something to me. He's like, what do you do? Like, he had a inkling. He's like, you whatever you're doing on the computer, like he saw like a bright shining light around me, you know? And I was able to look him in the eyes. I'm like, thank you. You know, thank you for coming over and saying that to me. You made my day because you have the same bright light around you. So what happened in those moments, and he was like so excited, he wanted to give me a hug, he was just so cute. What happened was there was an exchange of emotion, you know, and it fills not only you, there's another person there, all of the people around with positive energy. I feel that. And there's opportunities to give and receive. So pay attention to those in front of you, as well as those you're listening to. Can't wait to listen to this back because I'm rambling about shit right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Literally, I don't even know what I'm rambling about. Yeah, you guys, be very, very aware of who's talking about our precious little children. Be very, very aware. Oh, thank you, BC. Oh, thank you, BC, for that super chat. Spreading info and love. Yeah. Just pay attention, because our children of the world, those that are in the tunnels underneath our feet, we're drowning them out. They're under us. We're drowning them out. And it's just not fair. It isn't. Because it doesn't take much energy. It doesn't take such effort. It just takes paying attention to human reaction. You know, it's really simple, you guys. It's super simple. And then there's Benny. Benny, I see Benny's face in this guy's video. He's going to be one of my next videos. It's ready to go. He is, to me, he's the Benny. He's just, Benny to me, Benny Keys is many people. But Benny Keys, the original Benny Keys is gone. He's gone. He's gone. He for me, he gave me what I needed. And there's another one. I'm going to show you. So to the children of the world that are trying so hard to speak to us, that are trying so hard to give their story and pushing so hard for me to put it on a platform that's large enough and big enough for the whole country to listen to, just listen. Pay attention. Take your head out of your asses. Take your head out of your phones. And see what happens. See what happens. I'm trying to read all of your messages, but as I drive. As you can see, I'm in the city. So I'm going to be back with a presentation, an incredible presentation. But this is something that needed to come out, obviously. Something that I needed to give you guys and tell you guys about. So I love you all. God bless you all. Thank you for listening. Please hit that like button and subscribe to both channels. That'd be amazing. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.